What is up, everybody? I wanted to share with you the location of my new favorite submachine gun. This is the Bullpup PDR. This gun has some serious damage to it, and my favorite thing is it's got the most velocity. Velocity would be how fast your bullet travels from the gun to your target's head. And in a game like this, where everything dies in basically one shot to the head, velocity is one of the most important aspects of a gun. I think velocity, and for me, since I use first-person aim-down sights, I like fast handling for aim-down sight speed, and I like mobility, and I only ever shoot it in little bursts anyways, so I don't really care too much about its recoil as long as it's not all over the place in a burst. But my new favorite one is the Bullpup PDR, and I'm going to demonstrate why. But first I'm going to show you where you get it. This is up north in the Driftwood Islets on the northern island. There's a bivouac up here you can go to, or you can just parachute into the Driftwood Islets testing zone, and you'll find it here. Be warned, this area is heavily fortified. There's some drones and rocket launcher guys, and it was not too tough, but there was definitely quite a few enemies here. Let's see here. Bullpup PDR, it's right in this little area. If you do parachute in, you should be able to make it. Just go straight down into this little triangular zone, and you should be able to just parachute in here and grab this blueprint without ever alerting anyone. And even if they did alert you, they probably didn't kill you by then, and you can grab it and then, you know, go or die. But this gun is sweet. Let me just show you. My favorite all-around submachine gun used to be the SN 9mm because it has really good range and damage. As you can see, mine's Mark III, and it's 27 damage. This Bullpup PDR is only Mark II, and it's 28 damage, so it does more damage. It's also got 800 RPM versus the SN 9mm with 700 RPM. Same size magazine. It's a little bit longer of a reload. It shoots 5.56 ammo. And it has less range. Now, this one is 20 mobility, 20 range. It's a really good roll. I'll likely be using this for quite a while. Since gear score doesn't actually really matter that much, it's not going to be a horrible choice to use a low gear score weapon if it's your best one. Now, I assumed that range equaled velocity as well, because there's no stat for velocity on these guns. The range on this gun is pretty high. Without the plus 20 range, it's still pretty high. Now, the downside of this Bullpup PDR is that it doesn't have an underbarrel attachment, and it doesn't let you put the infrared laser on. So, compared to the SN9, you're missing out on the underbarrel, which gives you some movement speed while aiming, or time to aim, or whatever attachment you put there. Plus, you lose the Maul DA, which is my favorite laser. 15% range, better weapon sway, and shot spread. This thing's great. It makes your guns all just feel better, giving you just so much better all-around greatness. But here's the thing. I did some testing. It turns out that range doesn't actually affect velocity, and velocity appears to be gun-specific, and we don't see it. So you got to test the guns out yourself to find out which ones have the highest velocity. Velocity is the speed in which the bullet travels from your gun to the enemy's head. And in a game like this, when things die so quickly, I think velocity is one of the most important stats. And since my favorite skill set is, or subclass or whatever, is Panther, so I can use suppressed submachine guns without losing damage, I've been, testing them all out, trying to find my favorite submachine gun. It used to be the Vector, then it turned into this, and now it is this PDW. And let me just demonstrate the difference. So you can see the range on the 9mm and the range on the PDR. The 9 has higher, which means it will have a flatter trajectory, but it doesn't have faster travel time. I'm trying to find some good lighting so we can watch the bullets impact. So this here is the SN 9mm. You can see the bullets traveling and hitting. It's got really good range, almost no drop. Now let's go to the PDW. Let's put a suppressor on it. It sounds nice. Look at that. I feel like it even has less drop, even though it's got less range. I don't know if it's just because I'm swaying more. But let's see if we can test this out on a further target. Unfortunately, it's horrible weather to be showing this off right now. There we go. This is a longer range there. Let's go all the way back in this corner and shoot that. We can see it smack better too. Oh, where'd you go? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. All right. So here is the PD. No, here is the here's the PDR, and as you can see, the bullet travel time is extremely fast. You can see the little flash really, really quick. And here is the SN 9mm, and it's considerably slower. It almost seems like it's in slow motion. And here's the PDR. It feels like I'm shooting an assault rifle with this. The burst is super accurate. The groupings are really tight. This gun is sick. I love it. And the fact that it doesn't have the underbarrel and can't use that laser that I prefer, it's outweighed by these amazing groupings at range and the fast travel time. In PvP, this is by far the best submachine gun to have. Gotta love it. Now, let me just show you another submachine gun. Let's throw something on here like, let's just shoot a P90 real quick and see what its travel time is like compared. Not too bad. Horrible range. Just shooting way low. Let's try something like a... Let's throw an MP7 on. Super slow motion bullets. Let's try... Let's see here. Let's try like an MP5. I think we've got one in this pile of guns. Here's an MP5. Not too bad, but man. Nothing seems to be impacting as fast as this PDR. I love it. So, give it a try. I know it's not the most popular looking gun. I mean, it looks like a potato, but give it a try. It shoots amazing. It's going to be my new go-to gun in PvP and PvE as far as submachine guns go. Fires like an assault rifle, does the highest damage. It's got great groupings, great range. I just love it. So don't forget to check out my other videos. I've got locations of different blueprints, mods, attachments, skins, opinions, tips and tricks. And I'm also streaming live, Twitch TV/Inigo Montoya. So check me out there. Maybe I'll see you around. Thanks for watching, guys.